Welcome back to Inside the PGTI as we bring you the best action from the 2015 Bilt Open hosted by the Classic Golf and Country Club. The Professional Golf Tour of India is the first big stage of competitive golf in the country. Golfers like Halin Joshi and Chikkarangappa S started their career on this tour and have done well for themselves in the past few years. In the year 2015, one more golfer, Trishul Chinnappa of Coorg, turned pro with a dream to rise high. Let's hear about his journey so far from the man himself.
My dad introduced me to the game when I was about 3. He started back then, and ever since I caught on. I had a plastic set when I was very small. I used to come to Bangalore to get coached at times when I was about 8, but that was only in my holidays. So it was nice. I was always interested in the game. I always enjoyed playing it. But when I was about 9, I made a pretty big decision when I moved to Bangalore. It was a big decision for the whole family because I was living in Bangalore just by myself in a paying guest for close to a year. And with that move came a lot of other things. I took up sport a little more seriously. Slowly I figured that I would play for a living. I would play for the rest of my life. There was one point when I just moved to Bangalore, in the paying guest. It was pretty tough to settle down. I used to spend days crying because I was just 9 years old. I was away from home. It was not like a hostel where everybody else was your age. I lived with my seniors. I got to speak to my family once a week. That's if I picked up the house call and I was there at home. It was tough. I used to write letters home saying, you either come and get me or I'm running out of here. But I think that's what probably made me a lot tougher back then. My parents have played a huge role. They've been very strong. They've been very brave to let their son play and travel. They've been strong to give me the freedom to decide what I want to do, to travel by myself. And I think hats off to them, because if not for that freedom, I wouldn't have been able to come out and play and have fun and continue to have fun while playing. When I was playing junior golf, I always wanted to become a professional. I always wanted to play good golf, but that was just like every other kid wants. But I took it seriously only when probably in my 3rd year of amateur golf. That's when I actually thought of turning pro, making a living out of golf, being a professional golfer. I won my first amateur event in Calcutta at the Royal Calcutta Golf Club. I shot 2 under par for the week, and I played alongside a good friend of mine, Karan Tonk. I actually happened to be staying with him that week. So it was very special to win my first event. It felt like I became a man, especially because I won the first men's event. It was good. It was a lot of confidence, and I was pretty confident to win that event. It was a good field. It gave me a lot of confidence to go out and play better outside the country. The international tournaments became a lot easier when I traveled, knowing that I was a winner. So when I decided to turn pro, I had to talk to some people who had done it before. I thought it was only right to know from the other side of it. So I spoke to 3 guys, to be very honest. I spoke to Chikka, I spoke to Anirban, and I spoke to my coach Tarun Sardesai. Each of them had different views on it. Chikka felt that I needed to test myself in the last few months of the amateur circuit to see if my scores match up to what the better pros played. Anirban felt I had the game and I had to turn pro as quickly as I felt like. And my coach Tarun also was a little hazy at first with his decision, but I got better and I put in a lot of work, and he felt it was right for me to turn pro. But from my own perspective, I think I made up my mind that I would turn pro when I knew I was good enough to win as a professional. When I felt from within that I could win, and of course my statistics matched up, I turned pro. I'm absolutely enjoying myself. I have a little more to go in terms of being up in contention. I've not really gotten into contention. I'd really like to. I definitely belong. I feel like I belong here. I feel like it's only a matter of time before I contend and win. My dream is to play at Augusta National Golf Club, is to win the Masters. Another dream of mine is to win the Olympic gold medal.
On day 3, Trishul came back with a card of 2 under 70. He managed 4 birdies and made 2 bogeys to take the tied 21st place at 2 under overall. Chandigarh's Abhijit Singh Chadha climbed up 5 places to take the sole lead in the 2015 Bilt Open. He carded a commendable 7 under 65 and took his tally to 13 under overall.
You know, today I just hit the ball really well. I hit everything close. And 7 under is a bad round, if you would believe me. I could have gone 10, 11, 12. Because I just hit every flag. Missed 2 greens today, hit 16 greens, out of them about 14 were within 10 feet. So, you know, I just didn't make a lot of putts, I would say, but I'm very happy with the way I played.
Chinnaswamy Muniappa repeated his day 2 score of 1 under on the 3rd day. He was now second on the charts, 2 shots behind the leader at 11 under 205. 2014 Tata Open champion Om Prakash Chauhan played a miraculous bogey-free round of 6 under. This card saw him climbing 10 spots on the leaderboard to take the tied 3rd place at 9 under overall. Alongside him at tied 3rd was the day 2 leader and defending champion Anura Rohana. He struggled a lot with his ball hitting on the day and could only file a card of 1 over. (2014) Rolex Rankings champion Shankar Das plunged to the tied 5th place at 8 under overall. The Kolkata golfer made some good pars on the day but could only add 1 stroke to his previous round's total of 7 under. The tied 8th position was taken by Bengaluru lad Udayan Mane. He fired a cracker of a bogey-free round of 6 under on the day to announce his comeback in the tournament. With an eagle on the 9th, he struck 4 more birdies on day 3. So this is what the leaderboard looked like after all the action, the penultimate round of the Bilt Open 2015. Abhijit Singh Chadha took an important 2-shot lead going into the final round. 5th place was shared by Dipinder Singh Kullad, Sudhir Sharma and Shankar Das at 8 under overall. Udayan Mane and Arjun Singh took the tied 8th spot. Can Abhijit collect his second win on the PGTI circuit, or will there be a twist in the tale? All the action from the final round of the Bilt Open 2015 is up next, so keep watching.